Hi, I'm Dennis from Zynaptiq. We're showing our latest plugin Wormhole here at Namm in Los Angeles, well, Anaheim. Today, let me show you what this is all about. Wormhole is a special effects processor that makes it very fast and easy to get super high quality, strongly processed results. Like, for example, alien voices, monster voices, spaceship atmospheres, but it also does the music sweetening, pitch shifting, reverby, morphing thing really nicely. Let me show you how it sounds. Here's some speech.
As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart.
Now we can go ahead and transform it like so.
As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus
had observed it at 2 different points of the chart. As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart. As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart.
It doesn't just work for monsters, demons, aliens, zombies, or evil presidents or stuff like that. No, it also does the spaceship thing. So there's even a preset called Anything to Dark Rumbly Drone, and it does just that. This is still the voice being processed. Or you could use something like cybernetics plant on series. And from there, using our dry and wet morph, you can actually contour that sound to resemble the original input more closely.
As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart.
So yeah, it's a very quick way of getting very high quality, dense, atmospheric sounds going. But, as I said earlier, it also works really well for musical signals. Like, for example, here's a guitar. Let's make that sound really beautiful. So let me give you a little bit of detail. Wormhole combines 5 processing sections. One of them that lives on the left side of the UI and includes the big trackball in the middle is the warp section. What does it do? It inverts the spectrum and rotates it and tilts it without using any FFTs. So it uses a time domain processing for very crisp and focused sounding results. No smearing, no warbling, nothing like that. Then on the right side is the shift section, which contains a uniquely designed new type of pitch shifter that is essentially made out of hundreds of frequency shifters for a super organic and smooth sound that works with pretty much any type of source equally well, unlike other designs. It also has a frequency shifter that is unusually clean in that it has a suppression of all the typical artifacts associated with that type of technology of about 120 dB. Then we have normally you'll find a dry-wet control. We have that too if you want it. We have the dry-wet morphing that I showed earlier. Now this is a very, very powerful feature because in sound design, when you process a sound strongly, but you want to dial it back, make it more subtle, that may not always work with the dry-wet control because you'll get 2 different sounds playing at the same time acoustically. Now with this, you can actually find the intermediate stages and fine-tune the amount of processing. Let me show you real quick with that speech again and a little bit of pitch shifting.
days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart.
Now I can go from the original and transition that gradually into that effect.
As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart.
As, in an interval of 3 days, the Governor Higginson and the Columbus had observed it at 2 different points of the chart.
So that really fuses the source and the effect signal really nicely. Then we have a dual random Hall reverb. It's the same one that we have in Morph and that we have in the all pass mode of adaptive verb. It's a beautiful sounding kind of lexicon flavor random modulated delay lines Hall. We have 2 of them in series, one before the Morph and one after, to give you a very deep and warm sounding reverb. And finally there's a little delay that doesn't look like much, and it's a very simple concept, but it's very, very cool. Well, what does it do? Instead of just doing a pre-delay for the processing, it can also pre-delay the drive, and it can do both at the same time and even invertedly for the left and the right channel. So going back to that guitar I showed earlier, let me just give you that with a 5th shift so you can hear what's happening. Here's no delay. That was loud. Delaying the wet. Delaying the dry. And doing it left and right. So that's super wide, really quickly and easily. And as you will know, delay panners are always a little bit of a tricky thing to handle, because whatever delay comes first, that's where the panning seems to be. Now with this, since we have sound playing at the same time on both channels, but it's a different sound, it gets very wide, but it's dead centered. Do check your phase meters though if you do that. You know, with any delay trickery, that's always a good thing to keep in mind. All in all, this gives you a very powerful multi-effects processor, going from subtle detuning to guitar sweetening to monster voices, spaceships, laser guns, quantum modified Higgs bosons, implants into nanobots eating. Well, you get the idea. Thanks for watching. Wormhole for VST audio units, RTAS AX native, Mac PC, 32-bit, 64-bit, shipping within 2 weeks from now. Go check it out. Thanks.